So Ford's confirmed a hybrid Mustang is in the works. With the code name S650E, the hybrid Mustang is in development and even has test mules on the road right now. I want to know what your thoughts are on this, because it took me a minute to wrap my brain around it. I am so glad it's not an all-electric Mustang. That was my first sigh of relief. It's not all electric, because if that was the case, I'm done with Ford. But hybrid, I might be able to get behind. It adds a couple advantages. Let's go through the facts first, and then we'll go through the speculations. It says Ford is currently developing a hybrid version of the Mustang and is reported that it has test mules on the road right now. Now it says the Blue Oval Company is actively working on a hybrid version of the S650, codenamed S650E. Now, there is no timetable of when this Mustang could hit the streets. So I don't want to say this is going to be 2026, 2027. I don't know. However, Ford CEO did say in the quote, "We said in 2024 that by the end of the decade, we expect to offer hybrid powertrains across the entire Ford Blue lineup in North America. Beyond this, we don't comment on speculation about future products." Now, by the end of the decade means, to me, 2029. So that only gives us 4 years. 4 years to get a hybrid Mustang on the streets is not far off. So I think this could be interesting depending on the drivetrain. And as I previously stated, we don't know what that drivetrain is going to be. But let's think about the powertrains that are out now. Obviously, we have the Coyote. We also have the 2.3 turbo EcoBoost. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the EcoBoost. It is what it is. It's a lower budget Mustang, whatever. Could you hook a hybrid system up to that and make that work? Obviously, I think the answer is yes. Is that going to be the go-to option for people, though, if they opt for a hybrid? Absolutely not. The Coyote is where it's at. This is what we're talking about. Hybrid Coyote. This could open up a lot of doors. And the main door I'm talking about is all-wheel drive. Are they going to put the electric motor in the front and offer an all-wheel drive hybrid Mustang? If that is the case, that's a game changer. That's a 0 to 60 monster. If you have a 500 horsepower naturally aspirated Coyote, you're mating that with another 100 horsepower hybrid engine in the front. So we're looking at 600 horsepower, and I'm ballparking. I'm playing with numbers here. Don't think this is anything concrete. I'm just throwing numbers out here. We have a 600 horsepower hybrid Mustang. The 0 to 60 times on the thing is going to be nuts. But there's also the possibility that it's not going to be all-wheel drive. It could be just be rear-wheel drive. I don't know that would be a direction to go in, though. Hybrid engine still using rear-wheel drive. That doesn't really bring out all the benefits that a hybrid cars are offering right now. Look at the E-Ray. All-wheel drive, electric motor up front, V8 in the back. Absolute beast. Now, this is kind of the best of both worlds. We get technology with a gasoline engine. We still get the cool sounds. We get the performance. And you know what? It might even improve gas mileage. Who knows? Not that we're really caring about gas mileage when you're buying a car like this. But the fact of the matter is, a hybrid Mustang is way better than an all-electric Mustang. I would take that all day over an electric Mustang. And like I said, if we can get all-wheel drive in here, it's going to be phenomenal performance-wise. If we can get the Coyote. Now, if you're going to do the same with the 2.3 EcoBoost, obviously there's going to be performance benefits. But who the hell wants that? Now, as I previously stated, it does say that the project is far enough in development that prototype mules are being tested. Now, where they're being tested, how they're being tested, who the hell knows. So does that mean the car's coming out in the next year or two? Probably not. I would say 3 or 4. They said by the end of the decade. I'm thinking if this actually manages to make production, 28 or 29. That's my guess. Possibility of 28. More realistically, 29. But I still want to know what your thoughts are on a hybrid Mustang. Is this something that we could possibly benefit from? Do you think this is going to sell? Let's put it that way. Because right now, the Mustang in general, sales are down quite a bit. And let's face it, many of us have already confirmed it's the pricing. The Mustang is not priced to be the everyday Joe Schmo sports car. But S650E, I don't know if there's a market for this. Is there?